Hey friends, welcome back to the podcast. Today I want to share a few highlights from a recent Coffee with Katie class. I taught all about Descript and AI video editing, specifically how to turn one video into multiple pieces of content. This is a tool that I have used for years, and full disclosure, this is not sponsored. I am not a partner with them. I don't get any sort of kickback. I just have used Descript for years. I took over editing my own videos a few years ago, and I was looking for something that was quick and easy. And this is a great tool in my tool chest that I use all the time for my videos, for my podcasts. Heck, this podcast was edited using Descript. And if you are a real estate professional creating video for your business, then you already know video matters. Video helps people get to know you, trust you, remember you. It helps you to stay visible. And often your future clients are watching long before they ever reach out. But here's the truth for a lot of the folks we work with. The hardest part often is not actually recording the video. The hardest part sometimes is just editing it. It's trimming the clips or cleaning up mistakes, removing filler words, adding captions, resizing for different platforms, and just like figuring out how to get more mileage out of something you already created. So this is exactly why I wanted to teach this class. Now, again, full disclosure, this is not sponsored. And this podcast is just going to give you a little sneak peek behind the scenes. Now, I realize I'm talking about something that you really need to see visually. So if you're listening to this podcast, you're probably listening to it on a podcast platform or maybe YouTube. But to really get the full benefit of learning how to use Descript, you're definitely going to want to check out the class. So I'll put the link below so you can check it out. It's a 70-minute recorded Zoom webinar that I just did. It's going to include all my presentation slides. I even put together a bonus checklist for you. And in this deep dive class, I am showing you hands-on exactly how I use Descript. And I just want to say right now, I don't even use every single function. I am a big believer that I don't think you need to know every single button and tool and widget. I think you need to know the most important things to move the needle forward. So in the class, I talk about all the AI video editing tools. This is not, by the way, creating an AI video. This is you on camera and then uploading it into Descript and using the tools to trim out the pauses, to fix the audio, to make, repurpose clips. It's awesome. So anyways, I'll put the link below. You can check it out, purchase the class. If you're part of our Academy family, this is included in your membership as always. So we'll put those links below so you can check it out. Okay, let's get back to the podcast. Let me kind of dig in, and I want to kind of talk about some of the things we talked about. I'm going to give you some tips and tools and ideas. So the big thing that I want to talk about when it comes to Descript and just video editing in general, it's all about working smarter, not harder. And one of the big mistakes I see people make with video is they create one video, they post it once, and then they move on. And that is a lot of work for one piece of content. So instead, I want you to think about how one helpful video can be multiple pieces of content, right? Let's say you sit down and you record a 2 or 3 minute video, which is often what happens, right? A lot of times people are very verbose. You have a lot to say. Sometimes it's really hard just to smush it into 30 seconds or a minute. So you sit down, you record a 2, 3, 4 minute video, right? Whatever. Well, that one video can be a reel. It could be a couple of short clips that gets turned into a YouTube short. Maybe you repurpose it, post it on TikTok. It could get turned into an email or blog post, a carousel post. And this is where Descript can be incredibly helpful. On the call, we were talking about this, and one of our members, John, was saying he has a 2-minute video. He's like, okay, so if I have a 2-minute video, could I turn a 2-minute video into 4 30-second clips? I was like, absolutely, right? That's what working smarter, not harder is. You have one 2-minute video, but now you have 5 videos. You have the original 2 minutes, and then you have 4 30-second clips. So one of the things I was suggesting is post a full video, right? And then maybe a week or so later, post the 30-second clip. And in the caption, you could have a call to action that says, hey, this is just a clip from the full video. If you'd like a link to the full video, like and comment below or send me a DM, right? And then you can repeat that with the second 30-second clip, the third, and the fourth. And he even said, he's like, could I post all 30-second clips in the same day? I was like, yeah, absolutely. There's no rule. Now, I wouldn't post it back to back, but maybe you post it early morning, then you post it like around lunchtime or like early afternoon, then you post it late afternoon, and then you post the last one later in the evening. You're catching people at different times. Plus, not everybody is going to see it the day that you post it, right? So this is where a tool like Descript can be incredibly helpful. Now, in addition to being able to take one video, and literally, you guys, there is a button that says repurpose clips. You could upload any type of video. click repurpose, and it's going to pull out the juiciest clips based on AI, meaning it's looking for a phrase, it's looking for what you're saying to be something really helpful. And not only is it picking out clips, it's giving you a title. You could even there's a function within Descript that will allow you to create a social media post for that video. It'll create a YouTube description for that video. It'll create a blog post for that video. It's extremely robust, and it's also really accurate. Now, of course, it goes without saying, if you're using this to generate social media captions or a blog or any other type of content, obviously you got to read it over. You have to double check, make sure that it is true and that, nothing is made up or, obviously accurate. But the beautiful thing is it's taking your content, it's taking your words. This is the difference between using a tool like this versus just going into ChatGPT and saying, hey, come up with ideas. Now, you can still go into ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude or whatever and ask for ideas. But the difference here is you've already created the content, right? You have your 4 or 5 videos that you've created. And so now you upload it into a tool like Descript. Descript is also going to transcribe your entire video. And then you can create those different clips. You've got your captions. It's just an awesome, quick, super quick way of creating content. Now, another thing that I love really a lot about Descript is that it allows you to edit your video by editing text. So when you upload your video, it transcribes the whole thing. So instead of dragging clips around on some complicated timeline, you can literally get into the transcript, cut out words or sentences, and it edits the video for you. It also has AI tools built in that can do things like improve your sound, remove filler words, tighten up long pauses, and create shorter clips from a longer video. So again, let's say you record a longer video, like a 3-minute or 5-minute video, or even longer. Maybe you're doing a training or you're doing a presentation. Maybe you're interviewing your lender. You might do some sort of interview where, you're doing on Zoom. So instead of only using that one full video once, you can pull out much shorter clips and use those in other places. It's just a huge time saver. So here are a few best practices I talked about in class. I want to kind of cover 5 big ones. The first is, when possible, batch your content. If you are already camera ready, record more than one video. I'm just a huge believer in batching. I always say if I'm going to sit down, do my hair and makeup and get focused, I'm not just going to record one video. I'm going to record 3 or 4 or 5. So batch your content. And again, I would say if it's not on the calendar, it's not going to happen. So set aside time a couple times a month to batch create your content. When I batch create, I'm also batch editing. So set aside maybe 30 minutes to record, 30 minutes to edit, and then you've got, another 10 or 15 minutes to get your content either scheduled, or I like to save a lot of my content as drafts where you can put them in a folder in your phone, but just get ready to go. The second, do not wait for perfection. Like I said, I always say it's done is better than perfect. A lot of people get stuck because they want the video to be flawless before they post it. But most people are not looking for a perfectly polished production. They want clear, helpful, authentic content. Third, pay attention to your audio. People will often forgive lighting that is not perfect or a background that's not perfect, but if they can't hear you, they're going to scroll away. And one of my favorite Descript features is a button called Studio Sound, because it cleans up the background noise and makes your audio sound so much better with just one click. Fourth, start strong. If your video starts with, hey guys, and then takes too long to get the point, people have already left. So your hook matters. Get into it. Get into the tip, the question, or the takeaway quickly. And then fifth, repurpose more than you think you need to. So many people think, oh, I already posted that. But the truth is, not everybody saw it. Even your biggest fans are not seeing every single thing you post. So if you have a good video that's helpful and relevant, there's absolutely nothing wrong with turning that into clips, reusing it into other formats, or giving it a new life later. This is really the whole point. You do not need to create more content from scratch. You need to get more results with the content you're already creating. This is why I love this workflow so much. So in the full class, I walk through exactly how I use Descript, including the tools I use the most, how I create the clips, how I clean up the audio, how I repurpose longer video, and how I turn one piece of content into multiple posts. I also include slides, examples, and a full checklist to make this super easier to implement. So if this sounds helpful, you can grab the class on its own. I will drop the link below. And if you're part of the Get Social Smart Academy, this class is already included for you, along with all of our weekly trainings, replays, resources, and all of this month's other AI classes. And really, this is one of the best parts of the Academy. You don't have to buy every class separately. You get access to all of it as part of your membership, along with our community, our templates, calendars, and ongoing support. So if you want the full training, the replay, the slides, the checklist, check out the class. And if you've been thinking about joining the Academy, this is a great month to do it. because it's all about AI. All of our AI focused trainings are included. All right, my friends, thanks so much for tuning in. I hope this gave you a few practical ideas that you can use right away. Remember, record once, repurpose everywhere. All right, if you enjoyed this, we would love if you'd share it out, give us a 5-star review. Feel free to take a screenshot, share it to your stories, tag me. We'd love to connect on the gram. I'm at Katie Lance, and we will see you next time. Have an awesome day. Bye for now.